All right, well, made it through the night. That was a tough day yesterday. Sorry if I sounded so down, or I was whooped though. But slept good, just stayed in the shelter there with Old Spice and Pepper. But we were probably splitting up today though, because and I knew that was gonna be the case coming up. I just don't have the legs and they do. And so today was either like a almost 20-mile day, or like cut it shorter to like an 8-mile day. And 8's a little short for me, but I didn't want to do that again. And so I got a game plan for the next couple days. And so we'll just see how it goes. But gonna try to find a shelter today that's actually not on the current Appalachian Trail, but they would reroute the trail through the years, and so this shelter is on what was the old Appalachian Trail. And so we'll see what that's about. But then I'm going to stay at a place down right on the Hudson River, and so breaking up into not as many miles, but sacrificing miles for a little bit of enjoyment. We'll see though. All right, this is a calculated risk. There's a detour around here, but I'm going to a different shelter. And so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of map reading and looking at all that. I mean, nothing crazy. I'm not trying to say that, but so the AT, the redirect goes that way, but I'm gonna go this way and go to that shelter, and it'll cut me off some time. And also, I'd have to backtrack a lot. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, well, I'm on this alternate trail, which is actually the old Appalachian Trail. Sometimes they change the route, and so there's still white blazes here and all that. And look, there's a nice little water source right here. So I think I'm gonna hang out and take my shoes off and cool my feet off. And I think I only have about a mile to the shelter. It's only 1 o'clock. I've got to really enjoy this afternoon. And it's all good. All right, that's the Hudson River way out there. So Manhattan is down there somewhere. It's kind of hazy to see it. I'm hoping at night I'll be able to see it. It's quite a view up here though. Wow. How's that for a room with a view? Wow. This is a blessing to be in the shelter, because it's pouring out there.
Cat's elbow, and you can see it coming towards us, and we were like, the wind's coming this way. It's pretty awesome. It's great.
It's so cool because people leave comments on water sources, so you know if they're flowing or not. Yeah. Like even if you just off the hiker that day. Yeah. Especially just for like getting into the woods. The water is
Awesome night last night. Some hikers came in. They're younger. Some older hikers had done a reunion that had been through hikers, and so just listening to them and talking about the differences and the 20 years difference in their hike versus the guys that are hiking now. It was just a super cool evening and a super cool shelter. Gave me some peace with what I'm about to tell you now. I've decided I'm done. I told you it might be 10 days or 10 weeks, but I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to getting home. My daughter posted something the other day and said the they were at a football game or something. It was like the best time of the year. And, you know, it just reminded me that, yeah, this is a good time of year. So I want to be back. After today, I will have done like 111 miles. So finished New Jersey, finished a little bit made it to the Hudson River. Well, I haven't yet, but so I'm kind of excited about the next adventure, which is trying to figure out how to get home. But so I said I'd be 10 days or 10 weeks. It's actually 11 days. Well, there is a bear waiting for me right on the trail. And I'm on Bear Mountain. And he is literally standing right there on the trail. There he goes. Gone. This is Bear Mountain State Park. I'm wondering if this path takes me all the way down. That would be interesting and nice. Almost to the bottom, and I wish you had, or I had smell-o-vision, because I could smell the grills and the hot dogs. Oh, moly.
A un centímetro de ti, a un milímetro de ti.
You know, I've said a number of times when I come to places, didn't really know what to expect, but this wasn't it. It's exactly how I feel right here. I don't know. This is wow. So this is kind of what I wanted to show you. There's a trailside zoo, and if it's after hours, this blue blaze will take you around. You should be able to do it. All right, so this is the AT. So it's also unique being a zoo, but another unique feature about this is the lowest point elevation-wise of the Appalachian Trail. Highest point is in the Smokies at Clingman's Dome, and the lowest point is right here at the Trailside Zoo. All about the Appalachian Trail, and if I'm not mistaken, that was the shelter I stayed at last night. That's pretty neat. That's the bridge that goes over the Hudson River, and that's where I'm going to call it a trip. Been a good trip. Seen a lot of cool stuff. All right, this is where I'm staying tonight, Bear Mountain Bridge Motel. I love the sign, old school looking. Got cable, got air conditioning. And check this out. It's just a small little place. I think there's only 4 rooms. And I'm back here around the back. Absolutely all you need. Perfect. That's old school, isn't it? We're gonna try these grits here up in New York. All right, it is early. I'm in Fort Montgomery. I've woken up from this little hotel, and so it is travel day. So it's gonna be a plane, trains, and automobile. Catching a train, and it'll be an adventure in itself, which I love. Did want to say, I've had a number of people ask me, why are you leaving early? And I really don't think I'm leaving early. I knew I didn't have any specific goal. Ever since I left from my grandparents' place, or made it to my grandparents' place, I was kind of good. It's really nothing more than I'd rather be home than out hiking right now. So that's all there is to it. So anyway, I'm gonna go get some donuts and some coffee, and then try to catch an Uber. Should be fun. All right, first stage, waiting on my Uber. That's been an issue. Had a guy cancel on me. I had to cancel a guy. Now I got Ronnie coming. He's a Haitian driving a white Accord. All right, made it to the train station. Now we'll see how this goes. Very odd, because there's not a soul here. That's the Hudson River. There's West Point over there. Let's see if we can get some pictures of that. There's West Point over there. This is cool. I've never been inside Grand Central Station before.
Attention customers, for your safety and the safety of others, please do not sit.
Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. I'm in Roxon Central Park.
Know that
All right, well, I'm here with Matthew playing chess in Central Park.
It's a famous place to play.
Yeah.
It was even in the movie Independence Day.
Okay, cool.
About the 3rd or 4th scene of the movie, 2 scientists are playing chess in Central Park. I could easily recognize that it was the Central Park chess area. And one scientist shows he's brilliant by checkmating the other guy in maybe 15 moves.
So this is the chess area.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see boards here. So you have a extra
I
board.
did not actually like the movie Independence Day. It was too much destruction.
Yeah, for sure.
But the Central Park scene was a good one.
Okay, well, very cool. I'm enjoying this though. All right, Matthew took a bathroom break. I'm trying to figure out. I'm hanging in there, but I don't know. All right, well, that'll be a good memory. I lost my focus. There was a crazy dude just carrying on. and game got over quickly. I'm not making excuses. I mean, he was a better player than I was, but that was fun. Now, here's the kicker, though. I was like, oh, do you want to play? He goes, yeah, $10. If you win it back. I was like, oh, I didn't want to pay to play. I thought we would just hang out, play. He says, or I'll give you a lesson for 15. So I said, how about I give you $10, win or lose? And he was very particular about his way of doing things, but that was a cool experience. This is crazy, but Cats was playing there last time I was here. Doing the old hop on, hop off. Hey man, how you?
Alright. $10. If you want, I can keep it open when you come back. Yeah, okay. You want me to do that? Yes. I got it.
Is anyone else relieved when they're through security? Nothing was wrong. It's just always the most stressful part of traveling. All right, well, I'm here in Atlanta. And how cool is this? I got to sit next to one of the executive producers on the show Full Swing, the golf show. They were traveling down here for the golf tournament this weekend. And it was really interesting. I love meeting new people and talking to them. So now let's go get my bag. I've reunited with my bag. All right, cleaned up, made it back home about 1 o'clock. It was a great trip. Glad to be home, but it was a great trip, great memories, met some cool people, saw some cool things, did some neat things. But I was reflecting on one of the things that I think is going to be the most influential on me, moving forward, is there's one morning Pepper and I were hiking and we came up to a shelter and there was a guy there, happened to be an older Asian guy. and he shared with us that he was 80 and that all these hikes he had done, and all over the world, and you know, within the U.S. and Europe and everywhere. And he said the one thing he regretted, though, that because of his age, they wouldn't allow him to do them again. And you know, I certainly sympathize with that, but I reflected personally, thinking, gosh, you know, however many years I'm blessed with, whether it's 80 or whatever it may be, I'd rather be saying they're not allowing me to do, instead of saying, gosh, I wish I had done, or I wish I would have done this or that. So it just reminded me to, you know, be intentional of how I'm spending time, and be intentional with who I'm spending time with, and you know, just kind of that no regrets type thing. And so anyway, that's what it meant to me, is taking advantage of these opportunities that God blesses us with. And so anyway, this video specifically went from backpacking to traveling through New York and all that, and so that was kind of weird, but I enjoyed sharing that with you. And you know, there's some traveling friends with us, the Scruggs, Jeff and Kelly. You know, they know I like the serendipity part of traveling. You know, whatever may happen, and so that's, you kind of glimpse of what it was like being me for a day. But that's probably scary. But anyway. Thanks for the support, the love, and I enjoyed sharing it with you. And, you know, we'll see what the future holds. Listen, God bless.